dude is a bunny. You fucking right, I'm a bunny. I got so fucking excited when Bunny Boys were announced. Also, this house right here, my personal house, took me 35 or 37 fucking tries to get. I nearly cried half of those attempts. Ugh. I gotta go do my chores first. Oh god, I am. Cat boys are so popular. You can talk though. Nothing needs updating. Look at my house, it's so nice and cluttered. I still need to figure out what to do with this area. Because everything else is pretty much I'm happy with. Before I changed the layout, this kitchen area used to be upstairs. And then down here... Ta-da! It's a memory garden! You got Nidhogg right here. You got the trophies from the extremes. You got the man himself with his trophy. A big ol' wing. And nothing was out for Tsukiyomi. I don't think there's still anything out really for Tsukiyomi, so I just got the fish tank. Ooh, something sold. It's 267. Oh geez, that went down. I hate it when, like, I can get it. People are just wanting to get shit out of their inventory, but please, for the love of God, at least put another number next to that one. Also, don't ignore my goddamn inventory. It's cluttered and disgusting. I have so many silver pieces. That also went down. Jesus. I hate playing the goddamn market boards, man. 102. Alright. Let me... For the courtesy of my FC members... Hold on, wait. Yes, our abbreviation is Urtnal. That is intentional. If you wanna, you know, join anywhere on Fanfrit, you could always join our FC. We do shit all the time on Saturday nights. Let me go do the rest of my chores and then we'll get started with the MSQ. I literally got home, made dinner, washed my face, and then came in to do 14. Oh yeah, they did add more prizes to MGP too. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Any cards I didn't notice? Nope. I just don't know what they added. Let's see. Looks like, blackjack. I'm not gunning for blackjack at all. It's such a disappointment. Oh, wait. Oh, the eye badges. Okay. I guess I'll get them. Is that it? It looks like it. What the fuck? Still need to get a couple of these. I have the MGT to spare. I do not care about saving up at the moment. Oh, I should check, oh, right, I forgot. I should check the, triple triad, too. And I could get rid of these things, too. Because I don't think I really need anything else for my other classes. Let's see, anything new? Not at all. Okay, cool. Love that. Then let me go and drop off this bunches of gill. Look at that big old harass kitty. Okay, and I don't have to worry about this for another week. And you'll notice, yes, I do still have to beat Castrum Lacus Latore. I joined in Basia, like, towards the end of its relevancy, so I never got to do it. Maybe in a couple patches I can solo it, but who the fuck knows at this point. Let me get Kirby out. I always forget to get Kirby out. Going into the past. Solution 9. I thought it was gonna start at, I thought it was gonna start at, Tuliolo. If there's a hub world that needs mount riding, it's definitely this one. It's way, way too huge to just, you know, have you walk on foot. Like, yay, they gave us a jog, which is currently in effect right now, but I still just want— oh, I wonder if that's an MSQ spot. I still just want to ride my mount. It's so much faster. Did I take a long turn? I might have. I did. I can't go in the alleyway because fuck you. Go into the back rooms. Hey, Cryle. I get food. Ooh. Waha! Ryunosuke, your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lamachi. She should arrive shortly. Ryunosuke, glad to see you're here too! I'm not doing it. I can't do her accent. I'm so sorry. And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right, I'll go first if nobody minds. I went back into Yolal and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left behind by Gululjal's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settled down more. But while I'm Gululjal's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all from me. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She has been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event, though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator. Given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means. Where's this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and Ishtola and Alize have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The break room is at the end of the hallway, through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. Okay. Who the fuck are we gonna see? Who's behind that fucking door? Hermes? He's chasing his own tail. Let's see. Yeah. Yellow light with a Starbucks. Who's that? Homest. Meow meow. Oh my god. It's fucking Sphene. But how'd she come here?
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul.
A soul, you say? Wait, does that... But the Sphene died in the storm surge.
We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that cutscene had them find her.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis.
Oh no.
Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Fiend was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
But how she survived? Wait! That was so long ago! Hold on!
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
Yeah!
I died.
Oh no.
Whatever do you mean? I am not dead. I'm not. What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia. And who are you people?
Oh. Oh no.
Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself.
Why does Alice sound so quiet?
Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
I mean, yeah, I have those settings turned down, but like...
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes.
Those are some polygonal
yes,
feet.
I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
Would that be a good idea, though?
In that dark room, there was an electrope casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis.
Ooh.
Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Oh, man.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
So she just had the, Levin sickness instead of actually being killed. And instead of, like, just letting her slip away, they just cryoed her. What an awesome coincidence, though, that we just happened to find her, you know? Haha, with our proxies that can take away ether inspections. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. I'm gonna turn you to 75 and see how they do. What do you make of this, La Monsieur? The original Queen Sphene. We'll tell her what she wants to know. Then we'll decide what we need to do. The treatment may have been effective, but the road ahead for her remains uncertain. wake up alone in the distant future, and seemingly by no choice of your own. You can hardly blame her for reacting as she did. What do you think about this, little guy? What would Otis do if he were here? What can I do? I do not believe that you are lying, so please, tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it is impractical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatia and Kral for now. I won't summon everybody, but there will be several people inside this one little room. Oh. Why does this remind me a little bit of Final Fantasy VII? I'm doing the explaining now.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Yashtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Oh, Mori Stroll is the motherly sort. Alizé never abandons those in need. They're comrades you can rely on. I'll just do this one. Alizé never abandons those in need.
He's known those two for a long time. You can trust in his judgment.
Since 2019, yay!
Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long.
Did I hit record? I swear I did. Let me just double check. I did. Okay, cool.
So very long. I steeled myself, having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Yeah.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea! There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes.
She's gonna get
That
so much
said,
culture shock.
There is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
We can go together.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamot.
Seekers of Eternity. Alright, baby girl. Thank you as well, Ryunosuke, for your kindness. The Endless Fiend. You know her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with this situation, myself especially, but I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Yeah! Let's see. I don't need any of that. Fiend is eager to see them in Alexandria, memories of a bygone age. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Ba-ba-da-ba. Actually, I just want to take a look around this room. It kind of reminds me of the old inn rooms of older Final Fantasies. Waiting.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Oh, it's so cute! Sorry.
Oh, that really suits you.
It looks ideal for a brisk afternoon stroll.
For one so well traveled to say that, I feel confident it's perfect for exploring the city.
God dang right.
A moment before you head out.
Yeah.
Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
But well, for one, she's not wearing the crown. Two, she's not talking like a goddamn psychopath.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Fake. Faker.
Despite being the spitting image
Usurper.
of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant.
Yeah,
after
that works
imitation
too.
stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret.
Very fair. Very smart.
For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Fiend.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
I don't know what that word means.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
Let's go.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
There they go. Wait. Is that a person? I think that's another player. That lady wants to talk with Lamachi, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many. I can't decide where to begin. Then why don't we let Ryunosuke choose? Me? The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. I don't have any. And ooh. They didn't do the... Or are they? Never mind. Yep. So this is the fucking visual novel overlay that they decided to do this expansion. Let's do this one first. There are lots of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Fiend gave Ryunosuke and Lamachi a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Wuklamat. The government sector. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and their treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget my parents, Otis, Selenia. I want to remember them all. I am reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. Well, sometimes. If you attune to lane node 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes ether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etherical balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the action of teleportation itself had become dangerous. You had to abandon the nodes altogether. 'Tis heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. And finally, the lesbians. The lady talking to Lamachi just came back from Tuliyola. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. Hold on, there's something bothering me on my finger. Okay. Oops. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Limblum, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that a railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war. With Alexandria the aggressor. Yes! Yes, they got it right! And in continuing to strive for peace, Tuliola's leaders have shown great magnanimity magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. Oh, she's coming. She's coming for your face. What you think? The joy of spying stars between faint gaps in the clouds is absent here, but 'tis a fine thing to be sheltered from the thunder and rain. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Ryunosuke and I told her about the places we could see from here. Really? That's great! Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We could take a break there. Yeah, that's the closest. Oh, there's a lot of people. We should go to the McDonald's. It's probably less busy. We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, huh? Drinks are on me. Sven, Ryunosuke, the two of you go ahead and order first. I'll take a boba. Please.
So many different drinks. I can't decide. Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Dolly! Oh no! That's one of the villages in Final Fantasy IX. And there's a coffee side mission around there.
Of course. I should warn you though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
Yeah.
The bitterness is the best part.
Oh.
Have you decided as well?
I want a matcha boba. Please. this feels targeted. I'll have the same. I wish to try your drink.
2 Dali coffees then. The beans make for dark roasts that are quite aromatic. I find the sharp flavour invigorating, though a dash of milk can be a wonderful complement.
Yay.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
Goofy. They're absolutely gonna sell those on the Square Enix store. I bet you anything.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all. The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
I need to turn up my settings. When we get out of here.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Oh no!
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sven, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now. We're going home.
I originally had to turn them down this low because I couldn't hear anybody.
Not Queen's
No, I couldn't hear anybody in my FC when we were on Discord, so.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does.
But they love you all the same.
Another harsh reminder that I have no place here.
What are you talking about?
Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain.
It's sippy sippy.
Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
Oh yeah, you're older than the goddamn kingdom at this point. Complete. Let me quickly. Why are you teleporting me? Okay. Is it in character? No. System soundings. I'm gonna turn you up to 65. Background can go up to 40. Sound effects can stay the same. Voices, we're gonna turn you up to 65. Alright. And apply. I wanna see what they're talking about. If you have any troubles or anything else you want to talk about, I'm always here to lend an ear. Piety, tenacity, skill speed, spell speed. I don't think I need any of those. I'll take the tenacity, though. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. But still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Which I'm surprised they do after the outburst we had last patch. Oh, excuse me. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Ryunosuke. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on the True View. I'm so hoping that there's going to be a remix somewhere with Memories of Life. All because of those beginning notes in this area. Let's see. Oh, there's a blue quest. That must be new. Oh, you know what? That's probably for the Arcadian, isn't it? Souls Under Siege. Oh, It has to be, yeah. What happened? He looks pale. We need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend to some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger is past, I know, but the terror lingers. Oh, bro's got PTSD. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. throat needs therapy. Try as I might, I can't shake this fear. My courage has completely deserted me. The citizen is overcome in fear. He may need someone to rally his fears to recovery. I don't think rally is the one, but okay. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. Oh, but where are my manners? My name is Malachite. And Malachite? He's an Ellison, so I don't know. My name is Malachite, and I am an usher. An usher? They're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey the remains to a government storage facility. A storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased. But as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I'd heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I am loath to trouble you further, but since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden, but it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the family should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. Sounds awful, to be honest. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Hell, I still have my father's work badge somewhere in my belongings. Like, it's very, very important to some people to have at least a keepsake of the dearly departed, if they are dearly departed. Do you want to help too, Ryunosuke? Deliveries happen to be my specialty. I'm an errand boy! Oh, sounds like Cyberbro is back. Hold on. Let's see if it crashes like Date with Death does. Oops, I skipped that. In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you've finished, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reactions. A bow. You know, there have been a lot of people in Tuliolal who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite? Just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. Thumbs up!
Right.
Excuse me. Spin! So there are 4 items in total to deliver? God, that's... Actually, oh, I forgot to turn on my fucking filter. Okay. Right, 3 people on Trueview and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Ryunosuke? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Sweet and Guja are now accompanying you. You can leave the quest area. Pretty much you're going on a date with the child and Sphene. Oh, and there's little bubbles. Let's see. And then for the raids, it's either gonna be Friday or Saturday. I have to double check with them. Discuss Trueview. The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. Discuss Trueview. The people around Trueview seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone pass down in the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. Is there something you need? A box. Ah, so Malachite sent you. He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case, but now I find myself wondering about this and that. Like how much longer can I afford to muck around with my brothers? But I won't bore you with the ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake, and give my regards to Malachite. Oh, it's so sad. Okay. it's a little bit hard-hitting. Who would have thought? Oh, hello. Do I know you? Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It's got me thinking about what we did to Turiolal. I didn't even know we'd killed so many of their people, and not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Luwak Lama would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolal know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of neo-regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. Oh boy. They are going through it. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. A box? Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember. But no such luck, it seems. The owner is dead, and they'll never become one of those endless Queen Sphene tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a neuroregulator, but I've only had doubts since then. If Queen Sphene herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but still. I'm sorry, I need to clear my head. Shoo, that's everyone on Truview. Let's go to Neonstein. What's over here? So you can purchase beverages from these machines. That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. Genold's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Shale wouldn't let me. You should not be trying it, sir. Ooh, gay bike. Are you talking to me? Here. It's a keepsake. Oh, right. This. Can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. Deja vu. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Oh. Of course! You're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion! I can't stress how incredible it is what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you, though not for the first time, I realize.
Who is this guy?
Hey, idiot! What are you doing here? He was at the infusion station in the government sector, and it wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall.
I don't remember this guy.
I'm watching! You're the one who yelled at Sphene to her face! Now why'd you go and do a thing like that? I apologized, didn't I? I was so desperate then, I wasn't thinking straight. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lighthander? Lighthander? I used to fight in the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen Sphene's words to heart and found a new job. One where I could put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problem, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the bodies he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled Hubigo besides my father. Namichi once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Tell me about it, kiddo! Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming endless affair. Nah, but I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Let's see. I'll take tenacity. If I wind up not needing it, then oh well. Sphene is eager to tell Malachite of your success. A jewel shattered. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Ryunosuke. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain the people held their queen in high regard, and the simulant has displayed their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back at the north of the recreation zone. My eyes suck! Good news, Railhead. They gave us a goddamn jog button instead of just letting us keep running. Eh. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they passed away, and we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. There may be a way. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Is this close in the distance? Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what defines us. They form the path we walk to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning. But I cannot become like her, no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The Endless Fiend was one possibility. A version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact I did, though. Huh? Is that the bitch herself? Oh my god. The simulant. Psychopathic behavior. She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Yeah. Running. The simulant headed into a street over there. The Neon Stein is that way. Let's hurry. But why does she want us to follow her, though? That's my question. Why does she specifically want us to see what she has in store?
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Oh. Oh my god.
Huh?
You took out the entire power grid. But I'm still alive!
Hey, are you alright?
Goddamn right I am. A VTuber?
So he didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
What the fuck?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
I know that voice.
Who is it? Tell me his name is Garland.
You there! Yes, you!
How is nobody else seeing this?
We have important business with you.
I don't want it.
We
I already
left
bought enough
something in
Girl
your
Scout
keeping.
cookies.
The key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
No. You asked me that after you tried to kill me?
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate. If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
Yeah, that's her programming.
All is for the sake of his experiments.
Huh?
Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it. And sure enough, she did just that.
So she was backed into a fucking corner.
I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi.
Don't you call her that. Ugh.
So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
Punch her. Do it.
Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew.
You had fists, girl! Use them!
And And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Damn you.
What's the objective of these experiments? A cube, I see.
You're speaking to me.
Yeah.
Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution.
I don't think you're gonna get it through making people endless.
Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy.
Yeah.
Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict.
There's some truth to that, but only if it gets to the point of like 5 to 10 times larger than the population we currently have in our world. Like, in theory, our Earth can sustain like triple the time of our current population, so I can understand the logic here, but this is a fantasy world, so I don't know what the variable is here.
All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential.
We already dealt with this with the Aya as well.
Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Also, there's the heat death of the universe that's coming in like a few trillion years. So it'll all be for naught anyway.
Calyx!
Calyx?
You're Calyx, aren't you?
Who the fuck is Calyx?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrode technology.
All these things make
He
no sense
founded
to
the
me.
scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people.
But why does he have the IV straight into his neck? It's grossing me out!
Calyx! You always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Actually, from the sounds of it, that's exactly what this kingdom needs right now. Someone who's very relatable to them. And technically, she did already die once. So she can
Our
absolutely
demand is
understand.
Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
She could absolutely understand their fears of dying and such. Are you alright, Inosuke? Forgive me, I was once able to use healing spells, but... Ah! Just like Garnet! But my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Who says? Let's see. Damn, they really don't want to give you anything useful, huh? Anyway. Alexandria has no need for Queen's Fiend. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart, that they love. And although it is a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can go through anything. Bum, 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 bum. Well said, and it just so happens that there is something that only you can do right this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we crossed paths with one of them like this.
But he has a stick in his throat!
You know about preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Fiend. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head back to the back room and tell them what happens. I can't read tonight, I'm so sorry. Did I go the wrong way? Where is it? Right here. Hey, Graha, you'll never believe. We heard about the ambush. You seem to have weathered it well, but try to avoid straining yourself, do you hear me? Anything for you, baby girl. But I make no promises.
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless.
Uh-huh.
It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphere, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Not in a good way.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calix has
I
outright
hear my cat
stated
crying
his
at my door. I
ultimate
feel so
goal,
bad.
how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do.
By the way, this is very, very Final Fantasy IX heavy, because towards the end of the game, like, it's like death is a very huge thing. Along with, like, even in the middle sections, it's a very, very huge thing.
Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting.
Let's see it!
When I analyzed the sign that Calix appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Let's go!
Foundation sector.
Excuse me.
That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
Oh, look at it! I really hope there's a 9 remake in the works. I really, really do.
Is inside this tower.
Oh yeah?
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal a terminal, I must say. Having existed since the Storm Surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calix, be so careless as to leave a trail?
It's a trap.
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
Don't call me friend, call me boyfriend. Oh, what would Ryu say? I think a little revenge is in order. They zapped me.
That it is. While I'm glad you're safe, we cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
Fuck yeah, power couple.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
You got it.
Please, let me come with you.
You want to come along? Healer?
I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
Of course, baby girl.
Alright. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm ready, I'm ready. I want to see. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will. Slowly, but surely. Coin. Alright. Calix determines how many will become endless, but leaves the choice of who in the hands of the people. Is this his idea of fairness? Or does he simply not care? Perhaps he considers all to be worthy of salvation? Oh, but it's too early for such speculation. In the world of Sven's memories, the town was already submerged. Given their dire circumstances, I expect the people considered stripping the castle for materials to rebuild. For the structure to endure even now, it speaks to its importance to the Alexandrians, as well as their resilience. Shale is eager to get on with it. Descent to Foundation. Right. I believe I've plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Guluja. And no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. Yee! With such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. Let's go! And I will be doing just regular duty support, because I want to take the chance to look around and take my time. Especially if there's like field notes or something. Where? Hold on. Anyway. Oh, they must be outside. No, it's inside. Ah, I see. See, you got the right idea. Is that... What is that gear? It looks really cool. Can I quickly... Let's see. Cloud Dark Cloak of Aiming. Is that from the Cloud Arc? Or the fucking Heavensward Alliance? There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. Hi. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to Tashilja's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Orogenics. The castle is at the heart of the inner section. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our ways inwards. Ryunosuke, take this communicator with you. It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. Let's go. I believe in you, Sven. Alright. Yeah. Oh, he's healer. Okay. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Elevator. Ooh. This sounds familiar. Is this Memoria's music? Yeah, right.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Sidekick. Oh, it's like a remix of Garnet's theme. It's still so slow with fucking Ifrit. And we're just gonna jump in. I'm still very upset that they did not give us an Alexander summon for this expansion specifically. There's a lot that they didn't do for this expansion that I was really hoping that they would do. I hope at some point we get to fight again. That would be hilariously difficult.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Sediment trough. What? Oh, and this is the castle theme. Like, I just feel like Solar Bahamut looks too much like a nobody from Kingdom Hearts. It kind of sucks. And I also wish that the potency for Solaris was better. Like, yeah, I got a crit on it that time, but when it's anything else, it's like me casting Physic. Which only does, like, 400. Right? Oh, 691. I'm sorry. Whoops. Stargate. Oh, I love the song. I'm gonna have to fucking grind this dungeon for the goddamn scroll, aren't I? Just so I get out this music. Wonder what the boss is gonna be.
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to get
It's a Gargants! Oh! What, non Final Fantasy IX battle music? Fuck you. Final Fantasy IV get all the goddamn good treatment? No, you don't want to give us any good treatment? Okay. Uh-oh.
Allow me.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, they got their animation right. Eat. This Listen, man, I don't mind if I'm messing up. I'm having a great time. Oh. Oh. Explodies. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, I didn't see where he went. Oh, I see him. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh. That's right. Trying to get a look at its mouth. I don't think we ever actually fought a Gargant in mine. I'm pretty sure it was just the Gargant Eater. Wait, it makes the noises!
Good work. Now, proceed to the access hatch and
Just the
head
materia?
inside.
Okay. I'll cry myself to sleep, it's fine. There it is! Oh my god! Oh, that's so cool! And the lighting! Where are you going, camera? Oh, I see another chest. It's kind of strange that there's animals down here. I'm trying to get a good look at, like, everything, but I think it's mostly just rubble textures. And that little balcony there should be a lot more decorated, since it was, used for, like, spectating the plays and everything. Like, there should be a pair of doors there, I'm pretty sure.
Now I'll show you.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them.
I imagine.
It's upsetting to think that preservation's terminal is in this place.
Yeah. Oh, the heart's good.
Someone's got communication.
Uh-oh.
Step alert.
They could have used Bandersnatch models for those dogs. How am I on the higher aggro list more than Kryla's? I shouldn't be number 2, she should be number 2. She's a goddamn pictomancer.
Allow me.
Allowing. Okay, I'm not getting any casting. That's cool. Love that for me. Alpha Century? What about Omega Century? I hate that joke. Ignore me. In fact, kill me for saying that joke in-game. The doors look right though, so that makes me happy. I keep not seeing that. I don't have any juice in me. I can go for some grape juice though. That I am. Ice cold. The silly straw.
Try this!
Oh, I'm gonna fucking play 9 again, aren't I?
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
It's just a Plutonite? Looks like it. Just random ass Plutonite. So the final boss must be the Sentry. Yeah, this is... no... This looks like a diamond hall almost. No, this is definitely... This should be the main area. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, got you. Huh. It's not as hard as I thought it would be. Oh. Where's everybody going? This must be a place that they made specifically for the 14 areas. Ooh, different. I feel like that was one of Beatrix's attacks, isn't it? Field of Scorn. Why didn't I get done with my rotations faster than Bahamut could have regen?
Try this!
My family.
That was hardly a challenge, I see.
Okay, what's those look like?
You will show me more. I bid you press on.
I got myself some boots. I wonder if it's just the Plutonite gear. Yes. So it looks like they didn't model in the kitchen or the library. And right there should be a picture of Queen Braun. Actually, I wonder if we could take a look under there. It's all fucking blocked off. What was that? Might just go to the secondary. Still feels something different. Might peek it though. They're really trying hard not to show it off.
Hold on.
Holding. Let's take our time with this one. Yeah, they, it looks like they took some things. There's the castle town before it was all destroyed. Here's the overview. This... I'm trying to remember what these rooms were. This one, I think... This was either the library or one of the catering rooms. And then over there was the spiral staircase. But this is the spiral staircase. Goddamn materia! I don't want materia, I want gear. And then over there should be the knight's dressing room. Like where my camera is pointing. Listen man, I love 9 so goddamn much. I warned everybody about this. I've played that game like so many times. 4 or 5 times. I can't remember it.
Allow me.
probably reused. Yeah, that's the square, and that's the entrance. Yeah, they reused a lot from the looks of it. I'm expecting to bump into a runaway princess right now. But I'm not. Holy. I don't think there was anything that way. That's accurate. No. Back there would have been the balcony. Oh. Bullshit. She is getting awfully hurt for a warrior. What gear did they give this woman? I don't want to use the summon for when you're at fucking 4%.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Stop giving me materia. Give me your goddamn security system. I'll take it and I'll chew it and I'll spit it out. Valia Pira. I think the only useful summon against this guy was Leviathan.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
Performing.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
So it's this, the Gargant, and the
How will you handle this?
That were... What the hell is it? That were the reference bosses. I'm following wrong. Oh, what?
Let us introduce more weaponry.
Turrets activate. Graha, don't. You son of a bitch.
Let us see what this yields.
You son of a bitch. Wait. Alright, you.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
Hold still.
How will you handle this?
Okay. I think I get it now.
Let us introduce more weaponry. Let us see what this yields. Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability. Still alive. How unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm a badass bitch. What do you want? I saved the goddamn universe.
Hold still.
For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
No. It doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. Oh god. Graha? Graha! Graha? I'll get it someday.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
You could argue that this would go a lot faster and a lot easier with real people. However, fuck you, I want to do this my way.
How will you handle this? Let us introduce more weaponry.
Try this!
Watch where it's placed. Sons of bitches.
Let us see what this yields.
Hey, I don't got any gold stacks. That's cool.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Oh, I see. You. Oh, I thought it was fucked by your hurt again. Not that way.
Still alive. How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Yeah, I'm just falling for the NPCs at this point. Now, I always manage to deactivate a majority of its,
I'm
if
beginning
not
to
all of
understand how
its,
you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
in its regular boss fight. So I don't know if any of these attacks are like normal for what it does. Like they're different items that you get for deactivating the baubles that make this thing
Allow me.
a fucking annoyance with this boss fight. Ooh! And again. Raha, there's more than enough room for both of us.
Try this!
Got him.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
It only took me a couple tries. I'm not smiling no more. Trousers offending? What? Wait. Okay, those are those sabatons. Oh, what? Why would they look like that? Oh, if only I got more pieces of fucking gear!
Calix was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sveen and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
Yeah. Oh no, my chapstick. Oh no.
Before my illness left me bedridden,
Oh my gosh.
I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train. You knew Otis,
This is my
if I'm
follower
not mistaken.
sound.
Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria.
Second in command. She was the command.
Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor.
Aww.
But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away.
I need to quickly grab. Hold on, I'm sorry. It's gonna bother me if I don't. Okay.
As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor.
No.
Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
No.
Sveen.
Sveen.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go?
Oh, it goes.
Do you know, Sven?
Sven? Sven? Sven?
What?
In fact, we're me. We're me too. We're and me. Me am gone. Me am speed on. Oh.
What happened?
Your question is as good as mine. The throne! What is this? Oh, great.
Oh, it seems our guest brought company.
Yeah.
So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see? Ah, I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
Shit. Not unless,
I confess that Valia did not suffice to
Wokulma
assess your
uses her
capabilities.
goddamn reality-bending axe.
So I shall try something else.
I don't want to. You can't make me. God damn it. There she is.
You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data. Attaining a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
It's not on me right now, my guy. It's back in my hotel room.
Ah, noble Zelenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you.
How dare
What?
you?
This machine is Zelenia. Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
How dare you?
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide!
Yes. Get angry. Bark, bark.
Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor. If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
That's not May of Rose, or Rose of May. No, there it is!
There it is.
She was very hard to fight as a kid, especially when you want all the items that she has on her, so you have to steal for at least 10 fucking turns before she says no, fuck you. Ugh! Oh, this sucks! Oh, I'm gonna have to fucking force my goddamn FC to do this trial just for this fucking thing. Fuck the wings, I don't care. I just want the orchestrion. It says less than 5 minutes, please. I'm gonna eat something before I forget what's good for me. This one. I'm gonna eat 2 just in case. Actually, can I get close to her? Yes, I can. I don't think she used it two-handed. Like, honestly, Beatrix is like a fucking beast in that game. So she could wield any sword with one fucking hand. And cast with the other.
Blaze. Blaze, queue up, Blaze. Blaze, I beg of you, Blaze.
I could absolutely queue up as, tank, but I don't want to do that because I don't know this fight and I will be a big dumbass in it. I'd rather be a dumbass as a DPS because DPSs are allowed to fuck up. I wonder if that contraption has anything to do with her not obeying the real Sphinx. That or she was just programmed to listen to the simulant rather than anything. I'm sorry, somebody in my FC just said this most absurd thing. There's everybody. Everybody's doing other shit. Soken, you did it again. Like, this is the kind of remixes I wanted to hear for Final Fantasy IX. They're fun, but so full of fucking, like, oomph, you know? Oh, maybe I should queue up this tank. There's an exit right here. I bet we could just leave. Who was a hider? Ah! Say hello. We got some characters. Selenia. AKA Beatrix. AKA Bomb-ass Mummy.
I am Selenia Triantaphili, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
Why are you starting? It's a goddamn regular trial, come on.
Upon my blade I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Ooh, it gets bigger. Oh, oh! Alright, fuck you. I was in.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I wonder what that's about.
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Oh, thank you!
Have at you!
I see. Ouch. It all depends on how big the circle is. Ooh. Flanking. Oh. Ah.
That her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
I should be watching her attack games too.
I will suffer none to
yes.
threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar! Fall!
Yes, stay.
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
Yeah, she was. God, yes, she was.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
Whew. What's she doing? Trance?
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Terrified. Oh, that's so pretty. Perfumed quietus.
No more games.
Shit.
Quickly, away from the sigils.
Oh, okay, so blank ones, right?
The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
You've no time even to fear my wrath.
Okay. This is kind of easy.
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you!
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, Lord help me. Go, move.
steel!
Thank you.
There is no escape!
It really sucks that in 9 she wasn't very playable for very long. There's a ball. There's a ball coming. I don't know what the ball means. Oh, well, huh?
How about you?
I have the confusion. Oh no. Oh no. So what does it do? Does it activate? No.
Fall!
Oh no, it does activate it.
I know this is merely a reconstruction.
Fucking what do you mean?
And yet,
I have pledged my life to the kingdom.
Oh. No. You can do it, I believe. You can do it.
How about you? My resolve shall never waver.
Ooh. That looked like an enrage.
I am sworn to protect my queen. I will die before I yield.
Trying to be as far away as possible. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Wait. I'm just afraid to fucking step into the red. Thank you for the pull.
How about you?
Oh, fuck you. No, for you! I'm bad at reading stuff. This is why I don't like doing Savage.
that's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
Fall! Taste my steel!
Stock break, yeah, I think that was.
Rage and royal!
It's not that she and Steiner had access to.
How about you?
Shock, yes. Shock was the, like, big one that you wanted to avoid because it would kill you in, like, 1 or 2 shots. wasn't paying attention, that's my bad. Oh god. Okay.
Taste my steel!
Oh, what the hell did they...
Rage and royal! Have at you!
Fuck you! I was out of that.
She keeps doing this.
Surge!
Which I guess, yeah, of course she would. Fuck you. Oh my god. Oh.
Have at you!
Okay, wow, I wasn't hit by that. Surprising. Fucking hell. I really wonder what her extreme is like. Goddamn. Jesus Christ.
A disgraceful display. Forgive me, my queen. I have failed you.
You didn't fail her.
Oh, Sage already left. Picto Mans. Oh, I got one comment. Oh, isn't that nice? How dare you sit upon that throne?
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission.
Hold it!
Ooh, she angry. Excuse me.
If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key.
But then why do you have an IV straight into your jugular? Is it just soul juice straight into the vein? What do you mean, why do I...
Key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless.
And?
We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
But where are you gonna get the rest of the ether? We won't let you lay a finger on the reflections. Go fuck yourselves.
How miserly you are. But unless you're willing to compromise, you won't be able to save anyone or anything. Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
You say that.
And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
I don't want to. Do we just keep Selenia? Oh, the crown. Oh. Oh. How is this? No. Selenia was kind, but she could be stern. A pillar of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, she also buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressures of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you, Ryu. Of course. You may now enter this thing. No problem. Willy-nilly. Let's go.
Selenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Well, yeah. Oh.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Don't worry about it.
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the Source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the Ninth, that raises some questions.
Why do they know that?
Indeed.
What
But for now, I'm
Ashian
just glad
is
the two of
behind
you are
this?
safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
Of course.
So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
I don't want anybody to put that crown on. I have a really bad feeling about it.
This tiara, it was hers, the Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
Oh, the music.
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants. Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories. In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
Let's go.
This contains the memories of another me. A tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
Yeah. I mean, technically it's yours.
It would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
She's just gonna stay there? Rotting? Unless she's deactivated.
Farewell, Selenia.
My hands are sweaty. The simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present, we have no further leads to Calyx. For now, perhaps you could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I am certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. You got it right. Let's go. Alphino. Am I gonna have to go through every single one of them? Ah, excellent timing, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. We got a problem! Calyx. While something was obviously afoot, I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. Just well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. The people of Alexandria still have great trust in Svein. 'Tis plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, It's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray, rest up while you can and recover your strength. Oh, there's gonna make me. Alright, Shola next. Why would they do it like this? Isn't there a group chat? If it isn't for you, is something the matter? So preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you are none the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Gaussen. I told him about the cure for Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to retreat all those who are stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. Alizé? Bring. Yes, hello! Ryu! For you to call out of the blue, is something wrong? What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? Oh no. They're turning her into a fucking clinger. Alright. But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. I'm pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milos shortly, so to see how he is responding to his treatment. You met him before with Lamatib, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. I got one more call to make. Arabelle. Ryunosuke, this is a surprise. Has Wuklamat gotten into trouble again? I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. A smile. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work, and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death, and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. Am I done? Am I done with phone calls? Thank God. I don't like making phone calls. What do the others have to say, if I may ask? They finished treating Milos. Then we have to go and visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I should take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Arfelno's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. I had been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Kryl. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Ishtolas as well. I'll help you. It seems we have all the things to do. We all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Right, let's go to Miles' apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. Ha ha ha, get in 9 to 14, ha ha ha. He's better. He can walk again. Hello. You came before with Queen Sphene. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now, but just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell. Healing.
I once hoped that Milos at least
Oh,
might be made
Milos, I'm
endless.
sorry.
Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
Oh.
You feel different now?
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life.
Oh.
And I want to be there with him, every step of the way. To grow old with him, as his mother, and not something else.
Ta-da!
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alizé.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Everything's lightning infused.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
Unfortunately.
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos's sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
Oh.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihiola.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
Oh, you just gotta sign a lot of fucking papers.
I'm happy. I can talk again.
Yeah.
Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me.
Oh.
But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
Oh.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen Sphene always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Oh. Precious baby.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Yeah.
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
Hmm.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
Oh, my back. Ooh.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading my chat box. I have so much materia. Are you kidding me? What is that behind him? Wait. Ooh, I can't wait. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day, I hope that I could speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the back room. And on the way, let us pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. Are you gonna actually warp me to the back room? Please. Are you gonna zip zap me again? What?
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded. We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration.
No, don't do it.
The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
Oh no.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
I'm terrified.
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Not entirely.
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
So I'm starting to think that Calyx is more of Kuja's role.
I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts.
But you can relate to them.
Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss. To grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them. To go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria?
A husk.
The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Shit. Oh, thank you.
So, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands.
Oh god.
A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
What?
Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Was he granted access?
I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
God damn it.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
Ear.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts.
Oh god.
A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident. For no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine. So everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods. More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Oh god. Oh god. I bet you anything they're only targeting the ones without regulators or new regulators.
In the outskirts too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
Fuck. Alright. Over here. Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Erenville. Let's split up and look for him. Guludra, Sveen, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. Yup, okay. You guys alright? Wait. Is that the blind lady? No. That was a close call. My thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you found us when you did. Erenville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. Pew, pew. Oh, man.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Go on.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain.
Whose voice is that?
I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
Huh.
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
Yeah. What the hell is going on?
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings? Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
He's powering something? Ear.
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Kind of.
I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return.
Fuck.
A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people.
Fuck.
Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
Fuck.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alright.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for Neo-regulators.
Oh my god.
proceeded to mow down several citizens.
Why would you
causing
word it like that?
serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Yeah.
Speed, wait! I'm coming with you!
You're a warrior. You have no healing abilities.
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be alright. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
If at some point I don't hear a remix of the FFXIV music, I will be very disappointed. Oh my god. Don't you Tartarus, what are you screaming about?
Sphene's gone ahead. I leave her with you.
Of course. Nice. He is mine. Oh. Nice. Oh, it's the guy that used to be an Arcadian.
Bloody things have gone mad.
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
Really?
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
You would think. Oh no.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Zeralja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Nice. Oh! I like it when he does this, the stabby.
No, you don't! Are you all...
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
all right?
Oh. There. Don't we have a resurrect spell? Wait a minute.
So many hurt. So many dead.
Why are you screaming?
This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Oh. You son of a bitch. Oh, now you're calmed down. Oh, okay. Thank the 12 you are all unharmed. 'Tis some small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that neo-regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calyx could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Guluja, are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Lamachik just talked with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards. They also perform various vital tasks, like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. So we're fucking stuck from between a rock and a hard place. Fuck! I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Gulucha. Oh, he's so happy. She is not, though. This powerlessness. I can abide it no longer. Is she cutting her hair? No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people, for their happiness. I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. Oh, Sphene, you found the words I wish you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together, we'll get through this. Let us split up and go to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? I told you to stop calling me friend and call me boyfriend. Please. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yeah, while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is a far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping a close watch on machines. I also have in mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Ishtola and Alize. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again, at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it best that it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Selenia proud. Oh, right. What's more important right now? Determination or crit? I want to say crit.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us.
But then what's that?
How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
He looks like a...
The time is come to pose a new question.
He looks like a manhwa protagonist. Free from death, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. And that's it. All right. What's everybody doing right now? They are doing their own thing. Cool. All right. I think I'm going to end it there. Lord have mercy. All that was heavy. Okay. Woohoo. I am concerned about what's going to be happening next. Oh, Jesus. Off screen, I will unlock the first round of the second series of the raid. And then maybe Friday or Saturday, depending on when my FC can all get together, I'll stream that with their permission. Fucking any thoughts? Ideas of what the hell is gonna come next? I have a feeling that giant statue is gonna be a boss at some point, if not the capstone boss. Let's see, we have, what, 2 more extremes to go? Let me double check. Because usually there's at least 3, I want to say. Is it here? No, that's good dungeons. Yeah, okay. So we have the 3 regulars and then, oh, it might be 4, okay. So either they are going to do the Black Waltzes at some point, which I really hope they do. I doubt it, but let's hope. Either they do the Black Waltzes, or they do... So there's 3 left. They might do the Guardians that were in Memoria, but I don't think they will, because Tiamat already exists. I forgot the fire one. Well, either way, I did enjoy it. I don't enjoy how badly they messed up the Tombstone gear, but I enjoyed the story so far, which is a stark contrast to how I felt about the main MSQ. And I really like what they're doing with Sphene, because at some point Garnet also lost her ability to really use magic because of grief and all that, but hers is different because she was in stasis for so long. I'm actually just surprised that the cryopod she was in was, like, online for all those years. All those centuries, I should say. Alright, either way, I'm signing off. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I hope everybody comes by for either Friday or Saturday. Again, our FC is called Eternal Winds. If you are on Fanfrit, please join, please, 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 please. We want people, help, help, help. Not even help, just please, please, please. We want to talk to people. We want to do stuff. Yeah. Hope everybody had a good day. Get some sleep, get some rest. Have a good night. Eat some good food, drink some good drink. And love you. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. I love you. Bye, bye. Bye.